right, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. Charley Carrozo in the house.
The stars are all aligned in constellations. The time is right for us to start again. The hunter's bow is rising from the ocean, and the summer sun is just around the bend. But you're a part of everything. You're right where you belong. All the love inside of you, singing out a birthday song. Hear the voices calling out, calling you to come on home, come away, come away. Healing that you need, nothing that you can't control. Come away, come away, come away with me, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Been stumbling in the darkness for a long time. I can't remember where I lost my friends. On my hands and knees, I feel the planet turning so fast. Feel like I might fall right off the end. But I'm part of everything. I'm right where I belong. All the love inside of me, singing out a birthday song. Hear the voices calling out, calling me to come on home, come away, come away. There's nothing that I need, nothing that I can't control. Come away, come away, come away with me, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. That narrow path you're on will get you nowhere. You cannot see the forest for the trees. If everybody did every little thing you wanted, finally get yourself up off your knees. You're part of everything. You're right where you belong. All the love inside of you, singing out a birthday song. Hear the voices calling out, calling you to come on home, come away, come away. Nothing that you need, nothing that you can't control. Come away, come away, come away with me, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na, come away home. Na 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 na. Na 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 na, na 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 na, come away. Na 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 na, na 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 na, come away. Na 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 na, na 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 na, come away home.
All right. Charley Carrozo. Live at Truth's House Shop Afternoon Drive. Hope you're all doing well up there. Hope you're awake now. That's a great start to a show, Charlie. How are you, my man?
Oh, it's great to see you, Drew.
Good to see you.
It's been a little while.
I know.
Back here at Drew's house. It's nice to be here.
We got things to celebrate. For one, you're coming off a birthday. Happy birthday! You're coming
Thank you.
a trip abroad.
Yes.
I hope that was great.
Yes.
You want to tell everybody where you went? Or
It was great. I went to Paris. My wife took me to Paris for my birthday.
That was a birthday gift.
Which was very nice. We'd been there before. We actually were there earlier this year with my son. It's the first time I'd ever gone, and I fell in love with the place. I mean, have you ever been?
I've never been, no.
It's a highly recommended spot.
All right.
It's funny. People say, oh, Parisians are rude or this or that. I didn't have anybody that was rude to me. They just kind of expect you to say hello first.
Okay.
And as long as you do that, like it's, they're not looking to be your best friend, but they're certainly nobody's been rude to me either time. But my wife took me on the trip with the condition that I didn't march her around the city on like a forced march like I did with the first time we were there. It was a little over.
You're a quick mover?
Well, I'm a big itinerary planner.
Gotcha.
And so we had places to be the first time, and this time we did not, and we just decided to sort of take it as it comes and explore the neighborhood we were staying in, and it was really fun.
You have to keep telling yourself, settle down on the ideas, Charlie. Settle.
Yeah, well, there was a little bit of planning that happened after the first day, because if you don't know where you're going, sometimes it takes you a little longer to get there. Like
it's a good song lyric. Is that original?
If you don't know where you're going to eat dinner, sometimes you walk a little further than maybe somebody wants to walk, looking for the place to eat, where the reality of it is you could sit down anywhere there.
Gotcha.
And it would be an amazing meal.
All right, cool.
It's good food, and it was great.
Awesome. How many days did you go?
We were there for, it was 5 days total, but 2 of those days are traveling, so really 3 days.
Yeah, pretty quick trip. Yeah, it's nice that you can kind of, I like the quick abroad trips, so you can just make it happen.
6.5 hour flight. I mean, it's, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
First day you're a little jet lagged.
Sure.
And, but, coming back season. So.
Excellent. Well, it's great to see you. You're right, it has been a little while.
It's been a bit.
Too long, probably.
It's been a bit. That's my fault. Yeah, well, I've been invited, and I haven't been able to make it.
We keep in constant communication, so I feel like I've seen you. Although it's also my fault. This is the first summer in ages I did not see you at Hampton Beach doing your. I like to pop in on you at least once per summer. Yeah. When you're playing the beach.
The McGurk show went. They went well. They were pretty much exactly as you'd expect they'd go.
They haven't changed in years.
No, they haven't changed. They haven't changed at all. Yeah. No, it's a great gig. We were we were just talking about cover gigs and as cover gigs go, and that one is one that I do for to supplement my income. I mean,
people are screaming out popular songs.
I do it for a reason, but it's as far as those gigs go. It's a really fun one. I enjoy doing it.
No doubt. Yes, it is. You were giving some. We had some young musicians in the house here earlier, and you were giving some good. Was it therapy? I don't know. It was something close to it.
I mean, there's when a young musician says something that I can really relate to, and I've been through. For whatever it's worth, I'll give my 2 cents on what I think. And the conversation was about sort of the cover gigs eventually getting to you and sucking the soul out of your body. And my recommendation is if you don't have to, don't take those gigs. There's cover gigs where people will applaud, and there's cover gigs like in a restaurant where nobody will clap their hands afterwards, and that's for us needy musicians, that's difficult to take after a while.
How long did it take you to get to realize you had to be selective? Like when did that sharp business side?
Well, I never. When I was young, I used to do like, the solo acoustic guy performances like down in Newport and stuff like that. But then I started playing with these really great lead guitar players, and I lost my confidence in doing that
solo thing, and I didn't do it for years until COVID hit, actually.
Really?
And got all that practice singing into my phone by myself doing the streaming, just as
oh my God, I
keep from being.
I'll never forget those days, but I had not thought about it in a while. There was periods where we were just going to sleep to Charley Carrozo every night.
Well, I became like a TV show. I did it at the same time every night, but. But that gave me the confidence, though, to, after it was over, to go out and play solo shows. So I guess the answer to your question is it didn't take very long. At first I was taking a lot of gigs because the money was great. And then, I had enough of the good ones that I could start saying no to the ones that really, will take your soul.
Gotcha.
Because it's very hard to play to a room, especially if that room's full of people.
Yeah.
And they don't clap. That's almost worse than playing to an empty room.
It is. I know. I can completely see that. So. Yeah. Damn. Well, there you go. Maybe I need to get up. I always, almost like, you would never not get me to clap. It's awkward not to clap when there's live music and somebody's like, put their heart out there.
Yeah, and I don't.
I don't get it. I just don't understand the human composition. I guess I don't know.
I try not to do this. I try not to say this. You always get me to say things anyway on your show that are sort of somewhat controversial, and I don't know if this is controversial or not, but it seems. I'm going to sound like an old man saying "get off my lawn" right now, but it seems generational. There's a new group of people in their young 20s out at the bar. I don't even think they know to clap. I don't even think they're being rude. I think it just doesn't come into their consciousness to clap, because when you get off stage, they're like, "Hey, you were great. That sounded great. I really enjoyed that." Yeah. And I'm like, "Well, why didn't you or anybody at your table applaud?" Yeah. And it's and then you'll get one or two people coming in, like the good energy crowd, like two or one table can change a whole room. They start clapping, and then everybody else is like, "Oh, we're supposed to clap."
God, that's fascinating,
so
isn't it?
It's been it's all I need is a few people to get the crowd going, and I can usually get it going.
I can see where that would change a room too. All right, well, good. Everything else good? Family good?
Everything's good. Family's good. My son has got the lead in the Pentucket high school play coming up at the end of the month, which is
very nice.
Which is Macbeth.
Okay.
And this right before we went on our trip, we had a little bit of party over at my house with the whole cast.
Wow.
And they came and watched the movie outside. And so me being, the music production guy that I am, I got out my full PA system.
Yep.
I went and bought one of those 24-foot inflatable screens, and I put it up in the back, and we sent letters around the neighborhood saying, "This is going to be pretty loud."
It's for the kids.
You might, yeah, we did. I had my son write the letter, and he wrote a letter to all the neighbors. So we didn't have any cops called, but we were blasting, the screams of Scottish armies and witches, and throughout the neighborhood.
Yeah,
so
that's lovely.
It was fun. It was fun.
That's a cool dad moment, I think, right there.
Yeah, it was fun. It was cool to be able to do that, because I don't think any of the kids were expecting it, and they came over and we had the full 2,000 watt speakers blasting, on the sound system. It was a lot of fun.
Love it. So. All right, very cool. Want to keep it rolling? You got are you writing? You bringing new music to the table today?
Yeah, I'll play some new music. This isn't going to be a.
Charley usually comes in. He goes, "I'm not exactly sure what I'm going to give you, but we're going to give you something. We're not the set list crafting on the way."
Yeah, I'll play one. I'll play a ballad for you, and then we can end with a couple of Halloween-y songs.
All right.
That I have.
That's right. Is it me, or did it get up on us quickly this year? Halloween, it's like, I think it was the 80-degree temps into the fall. I don't know what it is, but
I can see that. For me, it didn't come up quickly because I did a couple gigs in Salem in September.
Okay.
And my wife was telling me, "No, it's already Halloween there." I was like, no, what are you talking about? She's like, "Yeah, you're gonna have a hard time parking."
Yeah.
And I went and did these gigs at a place called the Derby, which is right
on the corner,
right in the middle,
heart of
right?
Salem. Yep.
Fantastic. That's a fun gig.
It is.
You know, I went on after these Irish guys, and everybody's singing along. And, you know, the owner's like, "Go on right after, set up, and like as soon as they're done with their last note, go on." And then, you know, I had people singing, you know, at the top of their lungs from the first, you know.
Beautiful.
And it was great. And it was great. He's asked me to play Halloween, and I don't think I can do it. I mean, I would have to be helicoptered in.
Yes, as somebody who lives there, I always tell people, don't be. See, this is what happens. He's all ready to play, and I've done this to him. Don't be so scared of the traffic and parking, though. It's sometimes people get so worried about it. I tend to just take my chances, and things tend to work out.
Yeah, but on Halloween night, I don't know. Unless I have a parking spot, but I have to get back to that.
I might
guy.
know some people, by the way.
If you're watching this, well, I'll get back to you. I'm sorry I haven't.
More Halloween talk to come.
I've been thinking about it. All right.
Charley Carrozo live at Drew's house.
All right, see if you can guess what this is about. This one's called Glow in the Dark. This ain't no time to shut off the light. We lost the battle, we're still in the fight. We need each other to get through this long, dark night. So you gotta shine with all of your might. Need you to glow in the dark. Need you to glow in the dark. They're trying to shoot out your light, trying to stamp out your spark. The stage that was lit is now empty and stark. So it's all up to us to shine. Glow in the dark. The country you had has gone up in smoke. Got the hands round your neck and you're starting to choke. Trying to laugh, but I don't get the joke. Well, I may be down, but I'll be damned if I'm broke. So I'm gonna go in the dark. 'Cause I'm gonna go in the dark. They're trying to shoot out my light, trying to stamp out my spark. The stage that was lit is now empty and stark. So it's all up to me to shine and glow in the dark.
This ain't no time to turn back the clock. Fear is their goal. They want you in shock. All wrapped up in the flag, selling their hate with their double talk. Wearing their masks, they're just all chicken hawks. We got to glow, glow in the dark. We gotta glow, oh, in the dark. Don't let them shoot out your light. Don't let them stamp out your spark. The stage that was lit is now empty and stark. So it's all up to us to shine and glow in the dark. Glow in the dark.
Charley Carrozo. It's Joppa Afternoon Drive.
Thank you.
And the people are already checking in. Oh, man.
Turn that phone off now.
The alerts. Damn. Oh, man. Well, all right. New ones in the house. A new song, obviously.
Yeah, that's a new song.
Yeah. That's when'd you write that one?
I've been writing it, but it,
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
about a year ago.
About a year ago?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Very good. Maeve Power in the house, by the way, producing the show as always, making us sound good. Thank you, Maeve. Sarah Hayden, the boss. I think Ryan Rothberg's around here somewhere. Our small but mighty team here at Newburyport. Hope you're all enjoying listening to Charley Carrozo here, live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. I feel like we have a lot to catch up on. What has been what was the highlight of the last year for you? Like
Oh, the highlight.
Yeah.
Wow.
Can't count the Paris trip too soon. Before
Yeah, the travel is definitely a big part of it.
I didn't see you all summer. What was the summer like for you?
Summer was great.
Yeah.
Very busy. We've been. I have two different bands, and one of them has sort of been revamped.
Yes.
Space Moose has been revamped,
Yeah.
and it is a killer lineup right now. And everybody says it about their band, but there's something about a beginning phase of a band that is just so cool.
Yeah.
Everybody's saying yes to everything. They're saying yes to all the ideas. You're
The
trying
beginning
everything.
phase.
Beginning phase is amazing. It really is. It's like, it's everybody's the gigs, everybody's just doing so much listening, and it's very much an improvisational jam band type thing.
Yeah.
Very different than Way Up South. Way Up South jams, but like this band is a friend of mine described it as, throw your shoes in the lake type
Okay.
jamming,
Sure, yeah.
that goes on. And it features David Becker on bass and Brian Sayers on drums, who is a rhythm section that's been playing together for 10 years in Barely Dead. The band Barely Dead
Yep.
is pretty successful Grateful Dead cover band around this area. And those guys have been playing together for years, so it's like a ready-made, super tight rhythm section. And, honestly, that right now is the star of the show, the things that those guys can do together. We have a guitar player. His name's Russell Chudnovsky, and Russell is a kind of a Cambridge legend. One of these guys. He plays with Tim Guerin. He played with Laurie McKenna. Is that her name? Laurie.
I'm not sure.
Oh my gosh, I'm blanking on her last name. This is terrible. The woman who was writing all the songs for Trisha Yearwood.
Oh, okay.
Who was out on the? He was out with her. He was out with the girl who was in that band Belly. Remember Belly?
Yeah.
And so he's traditionally been this like incredible, almost Nashville style sideman guitar player that can just do these tasty licks. He can make his guitar sound like a pedal steel guitar. You know, David Lindley of Jackson Browne. You know, they like that kind of guitar player where maybe he's not the super shreddy guy, and we're asking him to like go off, like we're asking him to be a total guitar hero, and it's so funny because he's so sort of humble, and you know, that's not. He's like, boy, I haven't done this since high school, and it's like, well, are you having fun? And he's like, yeah, it's a lot of fun, you know. But so, and he is just an incredible guitar player, and so we're doing a bunch of shows. We'll be back. We'll be back in this area, but we just did Amesbury at Beowulf Brewery.
Cool.
Last week, and it was fantastic. So
I take it you won't be throwing the Blinded Times album at them, or are you guys taking on some of that stuff?
So I asked Russell to listen to it because it's exactly the type of stuff that is up his alley in terms of what he normally would be playing.
For those of you who can't see, I point to the wall because we have a autographed Charley Carrozo Blinded Times album on the wall. It's one of our favorite albums.
You put that up here just for me.
No, it's there all the time.
Yeah, I don't believe it.
No, it's there all the time. It's been there since the last time.
He says to all
we just slide the next guest in front.
But yeah, so that's been a big highlight. It was it was tough because the old band was only going for a year, and then there was one of the members had a sort of a sudden death in the family and just needed time to not be playing music, and which we all certainly understand, but so I just took that opportunity to revamp the whole thing because that was it was the opportunity to do it. So, and I had two guys that were available who had played together for 10 years, and so jumped on the opportunity. And then the other band, Way Up South, we're actually playing Newburyport coming up really soon, and we will be playing. I'm not sure when this is aired, so we might have already played.
And people can find your schedule. You're still doing the Instagram. Good job, right?
Yeah. The website where you can find all of it is wayupsouthband.com or spacemoosemusic.com. It actually takes you to the same website.
Oh, it does. Okay.
And then Gary and I are still playing with the Coal Boilers.
Yeah, Gary came in here not too long ago, who probably a month ago. He's great.
Yeah.
He's great. Always speaks very highly of you. He loves playing with you.
Yeah, we've been doing it. Oh, well, that's actually gonna be a highlight. Is that we are playing. We figured out the first day that we played together, and it was February 4th, 1996.
Wow!
So we are having our 30th anniversary this February.
Congratulations.
30th anniversary.
Unbelievable.
So not all my bands end after 1 year.
I don't think I knew you went back that far with him.
Yeah, well, I think the key is it's just the two of us.
Yeah.
We're able to, we put up with each other this long. We're not gonna, we're not gonna stop. But
you're saying if it was a trio, it would be a disaster? No?
Well, it's been great. I mean, one of the keys to the Coal Boilers is we play one or two songs that we've never played before every show that we've ever played in the last 30 years. So now we have this giant repertoire of songs we can choose from, and sometimes we'll play a song together that we haven't played in 20 years, literally. And we'll remember that we know it, and so it's been a lot of fun.
You must be a treat for him because he I can just tell some of those solos he plays, his mind is just going. I don't know. I'm not sure if he plays solos the same way. Something strikes me that maybe he mixes them up a lot because his hands go wild and wherever the brain goes. And to have somebody that can stay with him and kind of knows him well enough to make that duo work is pretty impressive.
Well, that's the fun part about it, and it's something that's a lot easier to do in a duo than it is with the full band. In the moment. Pivot.
Sure.
And it takes bands, it takes a duo years and years, but it takes bands a long time, to get that kind of chemistry together where you kind of know where somebody's going. And we definitely have a telepathy thing happening where we know, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't, but usually it does.
Either way, it's fun.
And it is a lot of fun.
That's the fun thing about the live.
It is a lot of fun.
Yeah. It's Charley Carrozo joining us here live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. You can go check out any of those projects we just talked about, and you'll be impressed. What's the as far as playing? You got as far as the next few months, I would say, go. Are you here a lot with one particular group, or kind of it's
I have to look at my phone for that, dude. It's
a mixed bag of Charley Carrozo.
I'm still a little bit jet lagged here.
Charley's actually I actually talked to him about coming on this show right before you were about to leave to go.
Yeah.
And you said, you know what? I'll be just getting back, but let's do it. What the hell? So we appreciate that.
Oh yeah.
That wasn't the White House calling after that song, was it? Yeah.
No, that was I manage property during the day, and that's somebody who's fixing a leak, and he's probably on a roof right now, and he's probably really upset that I didn't answer that phone call. But I'll call him afterward.
You've had some great stories with that too, but you
always love the property management.
Is there a property management gem story here?
So we've had since I last saw you, we had a. So again, this is going to sound a little get off my lawn,
sure,
old guy sort of thing, but it's getting worse, Drew.
Okay,
it's getting worse. And these kids are smart. Don't get me wrong; they're bright in other ways.
Yeah. They don't clap at shows, but yeah.
But yeah. But a lot of things socially, emotionally, they got it going on. So I'm not trying to trash the younger generation, but practically,
yeah,
we have a problem. We have issues, and I always tell you stories about people will call us and say it's dark in my kitchen,
yeah,
and we're like, well, have you changed the light bulb?
Yeah.
And they're like, no, we can't.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, what do you mean we can't? And well, there's a dome over it. And I'm like, oh yeah, you just go up and you unscrew those screws and you take the dome off and change the light bulb. We can't. Why not? It's too high. I'm like, okay.
There's this thing.
You could get a chair. Get yourself you got a chair or a ladder. So anyway, that's the kind of level that we're dealing with. But
air conditioners in the wintertime was another one, right?
We're cold in the apartment.
Okay, just so people know, that's where we're starting.
We're cold in the apartment, and we go over there and check it out, and they got 5 air conditioners hanging out the windows, literally open windows, and it's below zero outside. But this was, I can tell the story, and it's funny because nobody got hurt, but these people had just moved in, college kids. It's all college kids that we manage for, so I should start by saying that. And they put their oven mitts in the bottom drawer of a gas oven, which is, as most people know, called the broiler drawer. And it broiled them, and they almost burned down half of Mission Hill. Now, the place did not catch on fire. One of the kids knew how to use the fire extinguisher, and we provide fire extinguishers, luckily, and one of the kids figured out to pull the pin out. It took a while, but he figured out to pull the pin out, put out the fire, so good for him. But yeah, they put flammable stuff literally in the oven.
Nice work.
And then turned the oven on.
Yeah.
So that was the latest.
All right. Always fun.
So gigs. Let me tell you about gigs. October 18th, which has probably maybe happened, Newburyport Brewery, way up south.
Yeah.
And then we got way up south is at Minglewood in Gloucester. That's a fun spot. That's on November 1st.
Okay.
Then we're out west. These are other places. Oh, the Coal Boilers, who we just mentioned, are playing Byfield Community Arts Center.
Oh, nice. Great
with
spot.
San Souci, who is a Jerry Garcia cover band. Fantastic.
Very
they
cool.
do
What's
their
that date?
own thing with the music. Max Chase, who you probably know,
Yep.
is in that band. And the Coal Boilers are playing. We're doing an opening set for that, and that's November 29th.
Okay.
So that should be a good one. But the next time we're around here with Space Moose is the day after Christmas.
Oh, all right.
December 26th at Newburyport Brewing Company. Come out for some jams.
That could be a fun little day off thing. Right
Yeah,
there.
that's a good day. I feel like December 26th is a day.
Yeah.
You know, people love their families but are ready to get out.
Yes. Yeah. I took the whole week off. I know that already.
Oh, good. All right. I'll see you there. I'll see you there.
Let's do another one here with Charley Carrozo live at Drew's House Joppa Afternoon Drive. What do you got next for us, my man?
Okay, I'll do some Halloween stuff.
Sure.
So I do
yeah, we're
this
not
one.
at Christmas yet.
We're not at Christmas. We're at Halloween,
Yeah.
and this one is also it's a seasonal song about the paralyzing effects of seasonal depression disorder. So, cheery little number. This one's called Ghost. I took out my ghost today. Keep him down much anyway. Always come this time of year when my mind's broken down with fear. I took out my ghost today. Watch him fly in water spray. Raised up round a mountain cloud. Let it crack and thunder scream out loud. Well, it's good to see you, my old friend. Sure feels good to fly again. Come on, boy, I'll walk with you down a darkened road like we used to. Come on, boy, come and fly with me again. I'll be with you in the start. I'll be with you in the end. I've seen everything you've seen everything you've been. That's why I'll never leave you alone. You'll be haunted till the end. I took out my ghost again. Let's go call up our old friend. See if he can still recall. Well, what we buried in the fall. Sin is like a cancer grown. Cut it out, it leaves a hole. Well, the hole is where that ghost got in, and he done lived there ever since. Come on, boy, come and fly with me again. I'll be with you in the start. I'll be with you in the end. I've seen everything you've seen everything you've been. That's why I'll never leave you alone. You'll be haunted till the end. I'll give up my ghost someday. Just might come back anyway. The night is dark and the leaves run dry, and the branch turns black against the sky. And the branch turns black against the sky.
Charley Carrozo live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. He promised some Halloween music there. You always keep me on my toes there. I never exactly know what's coming.
There you go. There you go. That one's called Ghost. That's about the impending soul-crushing darkness that is about to descend upon us all. Hey, you gotta write about what you know.
I always say he's one of my favorite guests. I remember. Do you remember that? I think it was actually our Christmas show. Which I don't know. We're having you on Halloween. I think we gotta get you on Christmas too. It's kind of become tradition. But you once asked me during a Christmas show. It was like a very cheery mood. Everybody was in here all happy, and you go, Drew, before we start, would you like sad or happy? And I go, I think sad. He goes, I thought you'd say that. And people were like, this is an odd set list starter for a crib. But yeah, we were thinking the same way apparently. Live at Drew's house, Joppa Afternoon Drive. The great Charley Carrozo in the house here, straight back from being abroad in Paris, and he's just celebrated a birthday too. So again, happy birthday,
Thank
my man.
you.
It's good to see you get back in the groove now. Get the jet lag out of the way. And
yeah, this is nice. This is a nice way to spend the first day back. It's great.
Literally the first day back.
Yeah.
Fall's a nice time of year here too anyway.
It's amazing, and I was glad we didn't miss it. I don't think we've reached peak here.
Peak fall, yeah.
I don't think so.
I think
we're close, but I don't think we've reached it yet.
We got the nor'easter out of the way.
Yeah.
That wasn't very fun.
Yeah. There were people in the airport. You know, we always park on the top. You know, when we go away, it's just easier to find your car when you get back when it's up on the top of the parking garage, you know, outside exposed to the elements. And there was 4 people like on the top of the elevator but waiting in the hallway, and they hadn't gone out. And I was like, are you guys gonna go out there? They're like, if we don't go out there, then vacation's not over. As soon as we open the store, vacation's over. I was like, you're gonna have to go out eventually. Really funny.
I've seen that move before. I think they're avoiding the inevitable, but very cool. Well, it's good to have you back on. I'm going to steal one more song out of you because I haven't seen you in a while to end with. And
Sure.
I do know you have to go and deal with tenants that are probably doing things, right?
Well, okay. I think there's a little water coming in. I think the boat's leaking.
The boat's leaking.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, this is going to be a part of our show from now on, where I ask Charley what's the latest in tenant issues. I think.
Yeah, let's do that.
Yeah.
Make it a series. We could do a whole podcast just about that.
Can you tell, like a real SparkNotes version too? You, what was that band? You played after that crazy band in Boston that did a pop-up show.
Oh yeah, All Time Low.
Yeah, the kids love that band. Yeah,
that was a funny story.
Yeah.
So they called me, and I was scheduled that day, and they called me. The guy who books the shows, who's a very nice guy, called
in
me
Boston.
in Boston at the Seaport Boston, the Cisco at the not Seaport, excuse me, Fenway.
Yeah.
Cisco Fenway, and he said, well, you know, there's a band that's doing a show at MGM, and they've sold out the tickets like in a few minutes, and they want to do like a pop-up show here as a promotion, you know, for their album. And I've actually done that before. Way back in the day at the Wetlands is a whole nother story for another show, but I've done that kind of thing before, and so I kind of knew what to expect. Back then, I was like, oh, we're not going to get to play our full set, and I was kind of upset.
Yeah.
This time I'm like, awesome. You know, half the night off.
Yeah, sure,
you know, it was great. So All Time Low comes, and they kind of like a Blink 182-ish type of thing, and you know, hundreds of people there, you know, if not 1,000 people packed into, you know, singing every word to their songs. There were people up on the roofs, you know, of Fenway looking down. Like this was an event that was happening. And I'm back there with my, you know, with my acoustic guitar case and my tip jar. And I'm waiting, you know, for them to be, and they're like, we'll come get you. Like their road manager was like, we'll come get you when the PA's cleared. I'm like, oh, no rush, man. It's fine, you know. So I went on, and you know, I was like, oh, what am I gonna play? Yeah. You know, and you know, I didn't, and eventually they called me, and I had literally 45 minutes left in my set. It was supposed to be a 4-hour show. They had gone, you know, a little bit over whatever, and then it took them a long time to get their production off the stage. So by the time I went on, I had 45 minutes, collected the full paycheck, and you know, I mean, I think I went on and I played Country Roads, Wagon Wheel, and Don't Stop Believin' were my first three, and I had them all screaming and yelling. So
it's a deadly set list for me, Charlie. But
yeah, but I reached right into that Hampton Beach bag and pulled out all the sellouts right away.
Oh my God! That night that Charlie had All Time Low open for him, we'll remember it. That's what they're calling it in Boston, I think. Yeah,
that's right. That's the way I'm going to write it up when I.
Oh, all right. What are you gonna bring us home with, my man?
Okay, I was gonna do another Halloween one, but I'm not gonna do it because I'm gonna bring us home with something happy. And it's a rain song since we had so much rain.
Yep.
This one's called "Shotgun in the Rain."
Charlie Carrozo, he's the best. Live at Drew's house. See y'all next time.
Remember us sitting around, making plans to blow this town. Beat the man your brother said, and don't you ever forget. Till he said I hear his voice. That's on the edge, don't you dare hoist. That heat of sun, don't lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. We pulled it off, girl, wish that killer hadn't died. Hiding out and laying low and will the heat subside. She never made it out, last thing I heard him shout. Pray for my sister, for I won't be there to take that ride. He said, said I hear his voice. That's on the edge, don't you dare hoist. That pistol, son, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. Grab that train, me and my shotgun in the rain. Hiding out and laying low, he's so sane. Move on down the line, never looking back, Spruce Pine. When I get there, I'll be dropping you that dime. Till he said I hear his voice. That's on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back in the sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, make your choice. Gonna send for you, baby, just slow rail out of town. We meet up and grab a train, spend a night getting home. Move on down the line, never looking back to Spruce Pine. When I get there, I'll be dropping you that dime. He said, till I said I hear his voice. That's on the edge, don't you dare hoist. Back in the sun, don't you lose your poise. Play the game, take your choice. Play the game, make your choice.